120, gotta be right back.
So, as you know by now, I'm a big fan of the bioresonance laser, and especially the function of creating colors and visions with these glasses. And if you've not seen the other videos, look at them. You just have here an LED glasses with white light. And what you do, you put this on and have two electrodes. Actually, one electrode is connected with the bioresonance laser full spectrum, and the other electrode is connected with the channel 2 of the health integrator. And then you set it in the inversion mode. And you set the two channels in a way that when you connect the two electrodes with any part of your body, you have like a blinking like this. You can see here I'm touching the two electrodes, and when I'm pressing very hard, it's very slow. If I make it a little lighter here, it gets very fast. And this happens because I would say that the body is a semiconductor. It's not a conductor, it's a semiconductor that's conducting under the control of the informational field. And this is really the most interesting point when you become a semiconductor. And you can only become a semiconductor when you be fed with your own resonant frequencies. So what we are doing here, on one side, we are reading your biofield, your biofield or your electric field, and then amplify this and put it back here on the other side. So you can use these foot electrodes, which I like very much because you can see, you can play on it like with your fingers, and it's very sensitive. But you can also now have the new electrode. So instead of this, you just connect this electrode, and this has different textures. So on one side very flat, and here you have this kind of texture, and here you have an even finer texture. It's like playing on it like on a piano. So this is also very good, and this comes with every biolaser now, or you can order it separately. So now, but what the new thing is this tent here. This I just made again as an experiment. I said, well, if this is so amazing, this experience, imagine here you look at this white light with closed eyes, and it creates colors, landscapes, pattern. It's unbelievable. I said, well, maybe if this is all controlled by the brain, it gets even more interesting if you are in a Faraday cage. You saw in the beginning, there is, of course, for high voltage, you can have a Faraday cage. But this is just for all the electrosmog that's around us. And it's a very fine copper fiber, and this has to be grounded. Very simple, you can use one of those plugs that has like a ground connection, or it comes, the tent, if you order it from us, it comes with a plug for your country with the ground connection. But you have to make sure really your house has grounding. Like I found out, for example, here in Brazil, it's not even necessary that the house has a grounding. There's many things here. The house, there's 110 in one corner, 220 in another corner. So Brazil has no German concept of DIN norms of standard. But you find out if you have a ground connection, and then you connect this to the ground connection with your plug, and then you can go inside this tent, and you're shielded from all the other electromagnetic radiation, and I'm doing this now, and the experience you will have with this color vision is just 1,000 times more than what you had. And if you have not had this one before, I can tell you, you missed something in your life if you never have experienced this, because it's more pure colors than you've ever seen in your life. It's more crystal clear pattern and structures and symbols than probably the best drug experience can give you. I don't have too much experience with this, but from the little I know, this is way better than anything I had. This chemistry induced astral travel. This is an astral travel that surpasses everything, and it's all needed. This kind of tent. It has like a zipper here. You can close it, but the main thing is you can have like just a normal chair inside. And tell us if you're interested. We give you the prices for this. This is a little bit expensive copper fabric, especially made for this kind of electrosmog protection. We can also make maybe a lying down version. So tell us if you're more interested in a tent or if you're more interested in a lying down version. I'm sure this will be the next addition to the biolaser. And so when you are interested, just give us a feedback what you want to do, and if you prefer the tent or the lying down version. So goodbye for now, and I go have a little more session here inside the tent. Goodbye. What do you see?
I see one light floating and changing colors very quick.
What color?
Now it's blue, red, and pink, white on the sides, and a lot of shapes like a kaleidoscope and hologram. Very good.
I'm just explaining something here for our listeners. So here you can see it has to be set to the inversion mode, and here's one electrode connected, here's the other electrode connected, you have the reference here, and now the most important thing is here, both the lower switch and this switch should be on the very left position. And then here, this one should be between 1 and 2, and this one should be like around a little bit above 50-50 on this side. And then you adjust this here. You can see here, the key thing is that this is blinking more strongly. Deborah, now you probably don't see too much.
Now I don't see the fractals, but I see color pulsing.
Color pulsing?
Yes,
so,
2 colors, 3 colors.
Okay, and now when I increase this here again, it doesn't do anything. There's only one point here. See here, for her it's about 1, and this is different for different people. You have this very fast pulsing. And again now, Deborah, you feel...
Yes, fractals are back.
Now the fractals are back. You know, this is about the pulse rate that you need to really have this semiconductor effect. If it's slower pulsing, you see maybe one color or only black and white. But this is the key here to set this. And you know, now it's actually even faster.
Yes, now it's like a bee house.
Bee house. Of colors?
Of colors.
So,
now, this is the most good.
So I can say this is for her, this fast pulsing, and also for me I can see.
It's mostly white and red and pink and orange. All.
So look at this, and if this is not blinking for you, you have to adjust those 2 knobs. Remember, this should be, I've never seen this go above 2, and this should be about middle or a little bit on the right side of middle. So this is our tent experience for now. So one thing which I just today realized, that our two cats, you know, where do you find them? You find them always inside here. And this is, look at this. And cats are known to be very sensitive for electromagnetic radiation, and this is just amazing. They could sit everywhere here. There's lots of cushions and everything, but they are inside the tent.